Hi and welcome to my channel. I just recorded a Dollar Tree haul, and so now I am going to start with my project. This is what I want or plan to be a little Halloween calendar. You can use it as a countdown or a calendar. So I picked up these crafters square acrylic paints, these sponges, these little witch hats, and so what I plan on doing, oh, and also these little wood craft cubes. So what I plan on doing with these is, of course, painting them and making them into a little calendar. So these little cubes will be the days of the month. I'll somehow place them on here, and then we'll just decorate this, maybe put the word October on here, and then paint all of these, add little numbers to these cubes, and so this would be the little calendar. I also thought of doing that with this chalkboard right here. I wanted to use these little, let me take this off. Well, these little screws right here, I want to see if I can screw them in here and hang little numbers from here, and then decorate the top with maybe a rosette, and then this, it would be the same thing. It would say the word October, and then just have the numbers hanging from here. So I am going to get started on that, and I will be right back. Okay, so here I'm going to show you how to create the little shelf that I created. Of course, if you have an easier way to do it, you can do that. Or if you come up with a different way to hold these little cubes, that would be so awesome. This little shelf was the hardest part for me to come up with, because I couldn't think of what I could create that would hold these little numbers in here. And so I've already done my video, and I'm going to edit this part into it. Wish me luck, because I do not edit my videos, in case you hadn't noticed. So yeah, that is going to be crazy, but hopefully it'll work out for me. And yeah, the hardest part for me was coming up with this little shelf. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it to hold the numbers in there. And then also I had originally decided I was going to paint these orange, but then I thought the pink just kind of looked a little better for me than the orange did. So that's one thing that I did change. So anyway, this is what I did. I cut a little piece of paper. Basically, I just used these blocks as my guide, but then I went back to measure it to see what I could do to give you the measurements. So this piece of paper is 1 1/4 wide, and the length of it is 2 1/4. So 2 1/4, 1 1/4. What I did was I scored it at 5/8 down the middle, and that creates my center fold. And then I scored it, so on the 1 1/4 side, I scored it at 5/8 to give me that center mark. And then I turn it to the 2 1/4 side, and I score it at half, and then to just score the other side at half as well. And this is on the 2 1/4 side. So then I grab some scissors and see, this is what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with these 2 score marks that are on the 2 1/4 side, and you'll have one center score mark that's on the 1 1/4 side. So on the 2 1/4 side, you are going to cut up to that center mark on the score lines. So that will leave you these 2 little cuts on those score lines. You'll then add some glue here and on this side as well, and that creates your little box. So for me, from here, I just cut up like this. It's kind of like that bookcase that Craft Purge showed us how to make. So I just cut up like that, and that gives you that little side panel right there. This one right here, that's what gives you that little look, and it holds perfectly. You know, these are pretty snug in there that they're not gonna fall out. So it was the perfect measurement for that little shelf. And then of course I just glued it onto that October chipboard, and that's how it is on there. So I hope that helps, and I'll have the dimensions listed down below as well. So this is what I have so far. I went ahead and painted this little black wooden tag right here that's in the shape of a little witch's hat, and then I added some stickles to it just to give it some added color because it was a little too matte for me. So then I just started decorating it. I added this little spider, this little bat with some foam squares from Dollar Tree. I added this little witch's hat. And so what is going to make this a calendar is this little box right here. This is of course October. It's a little chipboard piece from the Hey Pumpkin collection. So I was hoping that I could find a little chipboard piece that said October, but I couldn't find one, so I decided to just go with this. I made this little box to hold my little numbers that I painted, these little wood squares right here. Where is it? I did the same thing. I stickled these just to give it some, make it look a little shiny. So these are gonna go in here, and I just wrote the numbers on there with a fine tip pen, and then added some little jars to it because I thought it kind of looked like a little shelf. And so that I'm gonna glue right there, and then you can change out the numbers. So let me just glue this on. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. You don't want that to come off. So that's gonna go on just like that. And I'm hoping, isn't that so cute? So then you can change out the numbers, of course. I think this is so stinking cute. On the back, I'm thinking that I will add one of these little cubes maybe glued back here just to, so that it is able to stand. So that, this is my little witch hat calendar, and see the little numbers, and then you can just change out the numbers. So let's say it is the 28th. That's what how you would change it out. But I like the 3 and the 1 just because October 31st. Where is the one? I used big numbers on one and little numbers on one. There is a fly that keeps going by that is so annoying. So this is what my little witch hat calendar looks like. I think it's so cute and it's so teeny tiny. So you could absolutely send this to a pal. And then this is what I did with the chalkboard. I just added some stickers from the Hey Pumpkin collection. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I added these little hooks here to hang these numbers from, so you can also change out these numbers. What else? I just added some little jump rings to it. I don't know if you can see those there. And then I have this little pumpkin here, this little spider, some little candy corn, this little piece right here, which was totally inspired by Adriana Alvarez. She had made a memory decks card, and so I just used chipboard the way she did and used that pink thread. I love how she incorporates, you know, this color of pink with her Halloween projects, and so that is 100% inspired by her. And so that is what I did with this little calendar right here. I hope that this inspires you to make one of these. I will be raffling off one of these today. Actually, it'll be on Tuesday. Today is Sunday here, but it'll be on Tuesday, October 13th. So I hope that you guys have been following along. This is an Instagram giveaway, so make sure to like all my posts, all 13 posts, and on the last post that shows these calendars, make sure that you put comment enter me, and so I will use that post to select a winner for one of these calendars. And I hope that this inspires you to create one of these. If you do, make sure to tag me so that I can see what you've made. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for following along, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.